Hey guys, welcome to New by Design. Today I'm going to be doing a video unboxing of the Intel i5-4460 CPU, and it is a fantastic gaming CPU, at least bang for buck wise. Obviously there's better CPUs, you can get almost infinitely better CPUs than this. However, this is an extremely good bang for buck CPU. Very capable of multitasking and doing, say, Photoshop and all that kind of stuff using this CPU here itself. However, there is, like I say, there's obviously better ones. This is going to be the CPU that I end up using for my wife's computer build, her gaming computer build, and you'll see me actually do the install as well in a separate video if you want to go ahead and look that up. So right off the hop here, you can see it comes with the instruction manual, and on the back of the instruction manual is a little sticker that you go ahead and throw on the outside of your PC, on your tower there. You can see here is the fan that is encased with this little piece of cardboard there, and you can see it's just a regular fan. It already has the thermal paste applied to it, which is kind of nifty to have, because then you don't have to try to apply the thermal paste yourself, which is kind of hard to do sometimes, to do an even apply. So that's really good that they do have that there. I wouldn't say use any more. Some people might tell you to use some more, but using too much thermal paste is actually a negative thing because it doesn't have actual contact with your CPU, which is a really bad thing. So I would just leave the amount of thermal paste they used on it there and call that enough, and just use it like that. Like I say, if you do end up upgrading to a water cooler fan of any sort or some kind of liquid cooler fan, then you'll have to apply your own thermal paste. But if you're going to do that, you're probably a little bit more adept with computers anyways. So now we're going to go ahead and check out the stats as per benchmark, which is pretty much the best way to check how your hardware runs up and stacks up against other hardware. It's a good way to check things out before you actually commit to a buy, because you can see how the piece of hardware that you're looking at battles up against other pieces, and you can get a price for bang for buck kind of ratio going for it. So you can see the i5-4460 clocks at 3.2 gigahertz. The turbo speed is at 3.4 gigahertz. So not a whole lot of overclocking ability with this one, but it is a 4-core processor, and it is priced fantastically. You can see the average CPU benchmark is $66.74, which is fantastic for a price point of $189.99 US or $219 Canadian. I actually picked mine up on sale in Canada here for $205, which is a smoking deal, and I'm sure they come on sale in the States as well, where you guys can pick yourself up a fantastic deal. Either way though, guys, this is going to be a fantastic multitasking CPU that you guys can pick up for a really good deal, and it will be a fantastic CPU for your gaming computer build here, unless you're going with something that, like, if you're going for a 4K machine that is going to be 100 frames per second, you're probably not going to go with the i5, because it's not going to do that. It's not going to. You're probably going to go ahead and get with an i7, one of the higher end i7s. However, that being said, this is going to be a fantastic CPU for your gaming build. So just on the bottom right here, we'll throw up a little picture of basically where it stacks up. So if you go under the high end CPUs here, from Passmark, you can see where it stacks up against the other ones. This, in my opinion, is going to be the best bang for buck CPU for a gaming computer build. And that's going to be all I have for you guys here today. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful at all, it sure would help me a lot if you guys would click that like button. Also, if you guys have time, you can hit that bright yellow subscribe button just in the center there. That'll notify you every time I publish a new video. Thanks very much for watching, guys.